Hello, 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 ladies and gelatins. Welcome to another Wednesday where we continue on being exocolonists. Hello, Gold. Thank you for the hydrate and the stretch. Thank you, Kira, for the hydrate. And I am actually happy to hear that Before Your Eyes is a required part of a curriculum. I think that is a fantastic game that needs to be explored. However, I also do agree with Algul that playing something like that with classmates, like in class, I would feel very uncomfortable. It reminds me of the time where we had, like, in anime club, we watched Grave of the Fireflies. It was, now that's the saddest movie I've maybe ever seen in my whole life. And we could not handle that at all. Like, there was one part where, like, there was one scene where, like, the way that the child's face looks kind of funny, and like all of us laughed because we desperately needed to relieve this horrific tension of feeling very emotional and uncomfortable around our classmates. So, yup. 1917. I don't think I've seen 1917. Grave of the Fireflies is still the saddest movie I've ever seen. But, you know, it's not a competition. Lots of movies made me sad. World War I thing. Oh, makes sense. 1917 and all. But here's the thing. Also, I think it's fine to have, like, something like Before Your Eyes as homework, because it's not that long as far as games are concerned, and anyone who signs up for a games curriculum, just the same way you sign up for film studies or literature studies, you're very aware that a lot of your homework is going to involve consuming media, which is time consuming. You have to be aware of that. It's ideally how you already spend a lot of your free time, or else you would not want to get into that sort of major. So that's my take on that. 14 hours? You slept for 14 hours, Gold? Just like, are you okay? Or just you needed it? Well, during class time, yeah. That is a hard one to play during class, though. Especially because part of what makes the, like, how would you even share that kind of experience? We kind of picked. Nice. And you know what? Sometimes you need it. Sometimes you need it. Hey, that was keyboard spam. Nice, nice. Well, I hope you have a good time playing with your friend. What are you guys playing? I'm curious. What else? What else? Oh yeah, I actually managed to make tea today. And it's mango tea. I was kind of thinking about making the blueberry again, but I'm like, nah, not this time. This time, mango. Okay. Oh, you have to guess if it's, oh, that's the game. Polish or keyboard spam. You know, that's legit. Honestly, my first experience with Polish was exactly that thing too, with the like, even the word szczęśliwy, like happiness, happy. Like, that's a lot of letters that don't look like they should go together. And it's very funny. Entertaining, very entertaining. Living pointless. Yes, well, it's okay, it is. Mars is poring over a real book with real paper. You crowd on to take a look at it. This belongs to the new kid, Nomi Nomi, Mars says, lilting her voice like a question. I told them I was looking for someone to draw designs for my new fashion line. They just handed me this. The book is filled with character designs, giant robots, and pictures of characters kissing. It's so good, Mars says, turning the pages. This is what we need here. People with talent. Hell yeah. Pomarańczowy, yes. Pomarańczowy is a word. It means orange. Oh, hold on, I have to cough. Capitalists can capitalize on them. Yep. It does. Like, it is entertaining how Polish looks. I mean, it's just, right, dzibła. Or Or even just rza. It's 4 letters, and it still just like looks like someone just tapped their hands on the keyboard. Oh, I don't know any word that starts at the well, depends. It depends on what happens after that, but the vu yot right after each other sounds like the Polish speaker's getting electrocuted. Oh, that makes more sense, yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, I think about more like bees. Sacrilegious. Oh, Rube Sticks. Hello, Rube Sticks. I just noticed the confetti cannon. Let me pop that now. Which is also good because it's with Nomi Nomi here. I actually do want to get some creativity, but I need to rest. Well, no, I skipped some letters too. My brain is less brainy than I would like it to be today. I can't remember what means. It's yes, it's dormant nasal. Yeah, to be fair, yes. French is entertaining. The beetle like, but oh yeah, well, it's not a change, but it's I guess it's rabanche. It's a different. Oh, scarab. Yeah, okay, it's also a beetle. I guess it makes sense because it looks like that other word. Got it. Makes sense. I mean, if they're using words like of some crazy beetles, bugs, or plants, yeah, you're gonna get some entertaining stuff. Da 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 da. Okay. I'm gonna have my character rest. Let's just go rest. I could talk to everyone, or I could rest. Wait. There's also another place we can rest, which will give us perception, which we also need desperately. Hopefully. Though where? Oh! Heaven. Oh, that was Doug. Hello, my little tomato. Your dad's voice rings out across the fields, hale and hearty. You don't have it in yourself to be embarrassed, not during pollen. Not with the memory of him struggling to breathe, so fresh in your mind. You coming to check on your old man? He teases you. Takes a deep breath, holds it, and lets it all out comfortably. I'm doing great. No congestion, no sneezing, and I definitely don't want to take a hike outside the walls. Your dad pulls you into a big hug, ruffling your hair. He smells like sunshine and dirt and sweat. You've never been happier to breathe it all in. He's alive. I'm proud of you, he says quietly. You can pull off miracles, kiddo. You've barely seen your mom since the heliopause arrived. When you do, she looks frail. All her strength got used up last year, and she's only just starting to recover. Except instead of relaxing, she's hard at work rebuilding the geoponics domes. Must be hard for her to shake the fear it might happen again. Being able to load your tray full of food at the canteen is still a luxury you don't take for granted. Sometimes you make up a tiffin for your mom, so she doesn't miss lunch. Hey, Solana, she says, smiling as you approach. Is that lunch? I've been smelling the caramelized onions all morning. Can't wait. You deliver the tiffin into her grateful hands, and she cracks the lid and takes a big inhale. She smiles. You know, people used to give thanks before meals back on Earth. I think I can understand why. I'm thankful we have food again. I'm just thankful you're here, Mom. That's also true. Dad can die. That would make sense. He did not die, though. He did not. Dad did not die, but it sure did get scary for a little while, but we managed to, luckily because we were going hardcore on biology to try to solve the hunger problem, we also managed to solve the glitter, the pinkening. What is that disease called? Pinky sparkles. I shouldn't make fun of this. The shimmer. There it is, the shimmer. I don't know, I kind of like pinky sparkles. But you know, luckily we managed to solve that instead of Dad turning into a fungus creature. That would have been very upsetting. You're a good kid, Solana, she says, looks at you a second, weighing whether to continue. I know we don't talk about it, but I know how hard you busted your butt back then, making sure the colony didn't starve. When you're fighting for your life, that's when you know the true measure of a person, she continues solemnly. Wish you didn't have to be tested at such a young age, but you really showed what you were made of. I'm so proud of you, my daughter. Yay, Mom! The dad did. Oh, I will, because that sounds horrifying. Oh, relaxing in the park. No. Where is... Oh, it's actually down south, I guess, so it's probably still there. Yeah, okay, so command is here. You know, I never actually looked around. I was just like, let's go exploring. And then I went exploring. And that was that. Okay, relax on the walls. Use the uninterrupted time up on the walls to catch up on some schoolwork. Attending class isn't mandatory after a certain age, but if you want to be able to get into one of the more specialized career paths, you're expected to do at least some independent study, even if you're not attending class. Nice. No, this card's fine. This card's also good. These cards are fine. Keep your memories. Thanks, I will. Whose birthday is late, Pollen? One of you. Tammy? Tammy. Knew it. Tammy! I remembered your birthday. We don't have a cake. We have flowers. She likes flowers. Tammy stands at the door of the lounge, looking across the colony to where the geoponics domes are under reconstruction. Oh, hello, she says when she realizes you're watching her. Do you speak to Cal very much? Does he ever, well, talk about me? She flushes a deep pink and looks away. Oh, forget I said that. She is 15. He is a flower. Flowers on my birthday. How beautiful. She gives you a gigantic hug. Tammy looks worried. She's hugging herself and pacing around. Every now and then her attention turns sharply towards the east wall. You okay, Tammy? There's something out there, she says in a quiet voice. Lots of somethings outside the walls. I think they're far away, but I can hear them. You hold your breath and strain to hear anything outside of the ordinary. Just kids playing sports ball in the distance. The whir of a hoverlift in the construction yard behind command. It's a quiet morning in the colony. Tell Tammy you don't hear anything. It's like squeaking, super high-pitched, really long sounds like metal or broken Robovac scraping along the floor, only there are hundreds of them. That is horrifying. Okay. You're lucky to have cool ears. Really? You think so? Yeah, I have an idea. I'm gonna help you with your... I remember this one. I've never... Yeah, they're neat. With her amazing hearing, she could be a great charisma lookout musician or spy. I don't think it'd want to be any of those things. Nah. Nah, you wouldn't. Doop doop doo 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 doo. Okay, where? Oh, hugs. More hugs. Again? Yes. He loves hugs. I love hugs. Everybody loves hugs. Time to go exploring. Okay. Okay, we can survey the ridge, the valley, the plains. The boss event is remaining here, and it's a lot of perception. Yeah. Let's do the plains. Boss event. Boss event. Exploration seems to be pretty much the end game anyways, so. It's so peaceful out here. It's not, but it kind of is. Bravery challenge. The Shimmer Cure. Four. Sure. Call of Duty Black Ops. Soft shooter. I haven't really played Call of Duty, like, at all. Wasn't there one that had a zombie mode, though? Like, it was some kind of, like, zombie, not tower defense, but what's it called? This is not tower defense. Why can't I remember words today? My brain is still just... A bunch of them had zombies, really. Well, I played one of them once that had zombies. Zombie defense, that's what it is. Defense. 5, 5, 5. Started back up. Then I have no idea which one I played. Which makes sense. Okay, well, we could do at least 3, 4, 5. Oh. Oh. Okay, hold on. We can figure this out. I mean, the goal being 10 makes it really kind of difficult. There. Give my kudos. World at War on Throne. I don't remember. I know it wasn't the first time they did a zombie one, but I don't remember which one I played. And not even much. I didn't own the game. It was just at a friend's house. Call of Duty in general never really appealed to me very much. As far as like just kind of shooters, I liked Halo. Halo was pretty great. I also really like Borderlands, but Borderlands is a loot and shooter. It's definitely a different kind of feel. Might have been one of Black Ops. Mom likes Halo. Well, that's unexpected and awesome. There's so many logs over there. We have to give the good boy sticks. He needs them to be the goodest boy. Speed. The monitors are so fast they kind of end up being a bit overwhelming. Yeah, I always had that with most shooters, is that they start feeling really overwhelming, especially for multiplayer, because like, for example, if y'all remember like Quake 3, when it was on the browser for a while, it was just way too fast. I tried it because it was free, and it was just like, I'd show up, I get shot, I die. It did not last very long. Slayers and little... Wow. That's actually really awesome. And I mean, I guess there are at this point, like, I mean, there always have been older nerds, so it makes sense that like you would hear about them sometimes. I always, I mean, I'm lucky enough my mom decided to, like, she really likes board games. She'll learn, like, any kind of board game. I think the most complicated board game I taught her was not Wingspan. Wingspan's kind of complex, but it's not that crazy. Viticulture. Viticulture, the one about making wine. Yes. Elder anime fans. I mean, listen, elder anime and gaming fans, elder nerds brought the world of nerdiness to us all. Like, for reals, they allowed us to actually be able to have so much of it that like it's practically mainstream at this point. At least certain nerdy things are. Her place to cross. So too bad I can't shove a thing in there then, huh? We'll just play that. Okay, let's see. Two, 5, 6. About 4, 5, 6. See that? I like this. I like this a lot. That was a good card. Yep, give me that calm temperament. Okay. No, it's not that kind of challenge. Doesn't really matter. Oh. There are a lot of cards in my hand, you right. Like, just realized. That's fine. I could have gotten 5 kudos, but it's kind of fun just seeing number go up. What place of two pools meet you think you can leap over? Approach the water's edge. Leap of faith. The fast shooter now and then. Modern Call of Duty was 10 for 10. Yeah, 6 in the... That makes sense. That makes sense. I mean, like I said, I haven't tried Call of Duty in a long, long time. But also, like... Yeah, I guess... I don't know. I haven't really played much shooters recently. Which is kind of a shame because I do enjoy them. But I mostly like ones that are either like... At minimum, they need to have stories. So like hopefully like loot and shooters or something. Kind of going from there. Or RPG shooters are pretty alright. Like Cyberpunk. Not really a shooter, but definitely had a lot of shooting. Maybe that's the kind of thing. Get griped how difficult? Yes. Yeah, I've heard stories about that as well. And yeah, I know there's... It used to be difficult. Titanfall 2 campaign stream. Is Titanfall 2 good? I feel like I remember it's a great story. Okay, good to know. Good to know. I feel like I've been really just digging indie games lately. I don't know when I'm going to get to like a... Well, actually, I do know when I'm going to play a mainstream game again, and it's when Monster Hunter Wilds comes out. When Monster Hunter Wilds comes out, everything I stream is going to be Monster Hunter Wilds for a hot minute. Just because I love it so much. You meet up with Dis and Nomi Nomi. They've stumbled upon something strange and are arguing over what to do with it. It's a big blue crystal, knee-high and warm to the touch. Looks like there's something inside. Gotta crack it open and see what's inside. Nomi exclaims, could be anything. You a psychopath? This retort's clearly offended. What if it's alive? You're gonna screw with the ecological balance because you're bored? It's for science. Come on, Solana will do it, right, Solana? Yeah, we will. Open. Kick the crystal over and it shatters. Looks like some kind of embryo is inside. It shivers then goes still. Now you know. Should we go after him? No, we should definitely... I only did that because I knew that it was a terrible idea and I was gonna reload. I knew. Utopia involved. Let's see. Oh yeah, I'm a huge fan of RPG elements in general. I love improving. Because, like, here's the thing. My skills aren't always going to improve. They will. But they don't always feel like my skills are improving, but at least I can have my stats improve. I can get better, which is why I just, like, I really enjoy... Okay. Oh, one of those. I've always wanted to know what's that. What? Our scanners can't penetrate. Are you serious? Utopia also. Nuh-uh. We should leave it alone. Also, I don't like making this sad. Need animals 30 or greater. Really? I'm off by 3? It is like kind of weirdly out of character for Utopia to just be like, yeah, let's just crack it open. Because you could scan it. Ugh, you're so boring. And then we can play. So it'd be cool to meet all the aliens. There's just as many rules out here. Thanks, Lana. Only rule I really follow is don't do what Nomi wants. They're wrong about everything. Nomi's voice flows back to the tree. I heard that. Well, we didn't kill the embryo. Alternatively, I wonder if I could have found a way to get animals. Hold on. Let me try one more thing. Let me see if I can get animal points. Let's see if I can go past this. I literally cannot go past this. Cannot get any more animal points until I do this thing. I don't want this to be upset at me, even though, you know, I want animals, I want the knowledge, I want all the things. Suddenly, a massively tall something punctures the low clouds and slams in the ground ahead of you. It's as tall as a skyscraper, meter wide. Oh, yeah. So how you can't see anything but the legs. That's right, I remember this one. Stay calm, analyze the movements. Yep. Marvel had such a cool thing could exist. Might enjoy the Stalker games. I am mixed on the Stalker games, I guess. I've seen some gameplay, but it's also just like very... It's a lot. It's also very long. Indie shooter game Ultra Kill. Yeah, I have heard of Ultra Kill. Punch the pelts and make pelt. That's also funny. There's too many games I need to play in my life, honestly. I can just add so many games to my list forever. Forever. What? I just couldn't not read this. An enormous unfamiliar flower, large waxy petals going to form a basin brimming with goopy yellow gunk. Entire thing is a sticky, melting look. The awful smell of juice permeates the air. It's like something died in there. Drink the goop sounds like the absolute worst, the worst opinion ever. Do it. Smells horrendous. The taste is indescribable. Throwing up is a relief. Despite your initial discomfort, when you're done emptying your stomach, you feel incredible. What? It's like you've been totally cleansed inside and out. You feel invigorated. Okay, that's super funny. Okay, maybe we'll do that again, but I want to see what the other options are. The only downside with the game that's just like, yeah, do the thing. Starts rustling. Oh, bush bub. To bring it to his face, licking, sticks his head right in there and drinks. Bushbub wanders away looking slightly tipsy. And in there and feel around. You tentatively slip your hand in a little way, then feel around. A plant contracts and sucks your arm into the elbow. You panic, expecting the sting of digestive juices, but it's just warm. Gross, but oddly pleasant. There seems to be nothing else in there. You plant your feet on either side of the flower, pull your arm out with a mighty slurp. Hand smells awful, but it feels all tingly and kind of stronger. Interesting. Okay, but drink the goop is funny. All right, watch and wait. Drink the goop. Defend yourself. Okay. No. This is fine. What happens if it becomes... Okay, it's +2, -2. That's interesting, at least. Drink the cleanser kombucha. Of course, that's true. We did drink it. I drink your flower juice. Not many indie shooters aren't some form boomer shooter. I mean, Risk of Rain, the original one, is kind of an indie shooter. It's also kind of not a shooter, but I still think of it like a shooter. Depends. Is it only first-person shooters? Oh, interesting. 2, 5. Okay, because it's 5, 10. Oh boy, that's crazy. Risk of Rain 2. I haven't played Risk of Rain 2. Funny creature rears and stomps the ground intimidatingly, but by reading its body language, you realize it's just trying to move you away from the big flower. You back away slowly, talking softly to it. Good, bushbub. You can keep your gross stink flower. It's all yours, buddy. Keep exploring. Heh. For the final stick. Actually, I think it's time for us to go home. I don't think there's anything else out here. Yeah, there's nothing else. I don't know why I'm going this way. I'm gonna touch the thing. I just wanted the stick. For the goodest boy. It's the first, but even better. Really? Okay, I'll give it a shot sometime. +3 perception. Early dust. New perk. Collectibles respawn faster and more slots are filled. More slots? Wait, as in like... No. Upgrade pet cards for relaxing park. Upgrade pet cards. Okay, don't have any of those. Catch a disc on a ridge overlooking the wilderness, bobbing his head to something playing along through his earspeak. He doesn't notice you walk up. He jumps when you tap him on the shoulder and scrambles to turn off his holopomp. Don't sneak up on me like that. He grumbles and flops backward on the grass looking at you. Man, I was just getting the good part of the song. What are you listening to? Just some old music from Earth. You probably wouldn't like it. Oh my god, Dis, you're such a hipster. Try me. You sit down beside Dis and extend your hand to link your holopalms. Dis stares at you for a few seconds while pressing his palm to yours, and music floods your brain through your earspeak. Is this the music? Dis takes his hand back and weaves his fingers together. I listen to a lot of Earth music. Do you like it? Dis. It's still playing. I actually thought he would be listening to like punk or metal or some kind of rock, but nope. I love this band. Dis cracks a small smile, relieved. Good, he says. It's my favorite right now. I listen to the same album on repeat. It's comfort music. I really like her voice. He stares into his lap. Sometimes I feel like the lyrics are about me. They're just so deep. Like my soul really gets this kind of music. She probably just wrote it for the money. Nah. Quote from the song is title my thesis. Really? My screen 2 is hilarious because I had to go 3D. What if we rendered 4,000 enemies at once and let you obliterate all? That sounds phenomenal, actually. This just makes me want to play Path of Exile again, too, because I know it's not a shooter, but I love murdering so many enemies at the same time. It's really satisfying. Yeah, same. I don't listen to just one genre either. I like to mix it up a lot, but my favorites are still... I find myself mostly still listening to stuff without lyrics just because it's easier for me to like pay attention and work and just let my mind wander to it. Still like crazy electronic stuff, but I also like so much of everything, so dunno. This is nice. Don't tell anyone, okay? It makes me feel better. Just thinking someone knows my pain, even if it's just a dead Earth woman. Sounds deep, man. Dis nods and closes his eyes. Yeah. I have a lot of time to think. Not like everyone else here. Oh my god, yes. This is the most teenager thing ever. Ugh. Hold on. Hold on. Teenage dreams. Right? Have you listened to My Chemical Romance, bro? Right? I'm very tempted to... You know what? I feel like we're gonna go with this here. Flirting? Nah, we can do that later. What if we get into some new music? Okay. Alright. You're probably hoping to with something different. Don't like listening to new things, just want to listen to my own music. That's fine. This song as much as I like you. Oh. He stammers looking away. This song is pretty good. Hold his hand. You reach out tentatively and link just your pinky fingers with this, feeling him tense up beside you. He is such an emo bro. I love it though. Like he's a vibe. He darts a nervous glance, then looks back up at the sky. When he sees you looking back at him, his cheeks go completely red. He doesn't hold your hand, but he doesn't move his away either. Oh, that's like the first thing. It's just not moving away. Not moving away from it. This is the first time you can hurt him without him throwing dead hearts at you. Ah! That was adorable. We just had the most teenager moment. Turbo teens. Oh my god. Alright, we're saving that. Oh, I didn't. Everything dies. Yeah, we can give him a thing. Wait, what is this like? Sparkly? Flower. Nope. Do 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 do. Hello, who wants a stick? Nothing at all likes more than a stick, right? It's so true. It's so true. Okay. An egg in these trying times, indeed. Okay. Oh, flower. I got you a present. It's a flower. These are my favorite, especially the yellow ones. Nomi. What does Nomi like? Crystals. Where's Mars? We're far enough away from what? Oh, so much stuff to pick up. I feel like we should get that little bit of creativity so we can hang out with Nomi, and also because it'd be fun. Where is Mars? Just not around? Like straight up? Oh my god, there was so much stuff on the ground. Can also be more fun with Tange too. Yo, Tange, what up? Then again, there's also engineering. Creativity and engineering. Is that a possibility? Can we get both? Oh, there's Mars. Yo, Mars, what up? Mars is working in the what? Mars is working the depot today. You find her sitting on a pile of boxes, drumming her feet against them as she flips dismissively through a magazine or a holopalm. Every so often, she snorts at something she's read and rolls her eyes. Oh, hey, Solana, she says as you approach. Would you rather have really bad body odor for a whole day or have to spend the whole day naked? I'd be fine being naked. Me too, Mars says. I mean, if anyone can be fabulous with no clothes on, it'd probably be you and me. I'm reading some of the teen magazines from Old Earth, Mars says, you know, like fashion and makeup and dating and stuff. She turns to a new page and reads out loud. Don't be afraid to use green concealer. You may look like the Wicked Witch at first, but don't click your heels and go home. Stick with it and you'll be on that yellow brick road to clear, beautiful skin. Mars laughs incredulously. What does that even mean? It is nonsense. It is complete nonsense. You would never have heard of the Wizard of Oz. Why would you have heard about that? Papa taught me to put up makeup because I wanted to be pretty like him. But it was never like, cover up your blemishes, make your nose smaller, hide your scungy pores, and that's all they ever talk about in these things. It was like, was Earth's fashion really about making everyone look as small as possible? What was wrong with them? Mars gestures to herself. I was the biggest kid the whole time we were growing up, and I've always been gorgeous, and it's not just my genetic enhancement talking. Sometimes I think they could have made everyone unable to feel shame. Oh, Mars can't feel shame. Like all these magazines, really? Is that your augment? You feel no shame? Shameless. That explains a lot. That's such a weird augment. Like, not being able to feel shame and, I guess, embarrassment. It does recontextualize her whole character. If anyone could be fabulous, it'd be you and me. This is the least straight thing I've ever heard. Fair. Also true. Also, I really don't think Mars is 100% straight. Not even a little. I think Mars is bi. I'm pretty sure Mars is bi. Like, Mars would not be able to discriminate based on gender. She would discriminate exclusively off of fabulousness. Everyone is bi here. That makes things easier. But yeah, so here's the thing. Like, I feel like you could have gotten a better augment because there are benefits to shame. Most of things about shame suck, but there are some benefits to it. Like, the benefits of, like, shame exists so that way you learn how to fit in, how to be a part of your community, how to, like, what sort of things don't work for other people. But, like, At the same time, shame also causes a whole lot of strife and a whole lot of problems. It's just weird to have it specifically as an augment. I feel like it could be a part of an augment, but having that be the entire augment is a choice that is interesting. If people don't like me, they can flick off. I literally don't care what they think. Needs to be shame when you can be fabulous, Mars, probably. And you know what? I respect that. I've always respected Mars. Mars pats the box next to her and you climb up and sit by her side. The dating advice in these is good though, she says, flipping through a few pages. Like, my dad's taught me about reproduction and stuff, but they get so squicked out when I asked how you actually get someone to have sex with you. She rolls her eyes. Teenagers on Earth were apparently very worried about getting boys to like them, Mars says. Like, look at this quiz, 10 ways to tell if he's super into you. Mars smirks and angles her hollow screen away from you. Ooh, let's see how into me you are, Solana. First question, do you have any cute nicknames for me? No? That's fair, I don't have any for you. Second question, do you get nervous around me? Never. Not even a little bit, Mars says, acting like she's affronted. Last question, do you go out of your way to see me? Yes. I was literally looking for you. Aw, Solana, I am happy whenever you come talk with me. Us sophisticated folks gotta stick together. Mars makes a frustrated noise and dismisses her hollow screen. Ugh, this is so empty. What was wrong with Earth teens? If you want to know if someone likes you, just ask them. It's easier if you're not a coward. I like you, Mars. Mars turns and leans in, bracketing your legs with her arms. You can smell her body lotion, light and floral, feel the heat of her chest against your arm. She pouts and looks at you through her lashes. What about it, Solana? Do you like me? Okay, the fact that your options are what's not to love about you, gorgeous, what, no, we're just friends, and my favorite, I like Tangent more. And by favorite, I mean, who would just say that? That's the rudest thing possible. Honestly, like, you clicked that. Oh my god. Big brain, super eyes, mega strength. Save and click it. Okay, all right, I'll see what it says. I like Tangent more. Is that right? I'm not a jealous person. I don't mind sharing. Okay. Polly, shameless. Right, Yep. They, I mean, the no sleep one's pretty good, actually. If I'm being unique, Polly Queen. I mean, actually, yeah, she would be. This game has Polly. Yep. Makes sense. Okay, I don't have any cute nicknames for you. Never. A little bit. And I'll flirt with her because it's cute. Actually canon for one of the characters. That's so crazy. It's not to love about you, gorgeous. Mars smiles and takes her head back. I didn't say love, she teases, but I'll take it. Mostly an Easter egg. Guess later which one it is. Yeah, okay. I'll think about it. It's not my mom, is it? No, she's just got that energy, you know what I mean? Like, she's a badass. One of the kids. That makes it weirder. But yeah, I understand. Is it Cal? No, don't tell me. I've got the high. Okay, what was I gonna do? Creativity, I think. Oh, I wanted to see if engineering and creativity could happen at the same time. Where is science? Next to Tangent, of course. Okay, well then I need to cough again. Okay, so engineering, you get friendship with Nomi Nomi also. Just interesting. But I really am close to the creativity ones, though. Wait, or did I pass it? No. What color is Nomi Nomi? The game colors? Nomi Nomi's pink? Nomi Nomi is very pink. Ooh. Plumber Bill's he's like, yeah, I can, yellow skills, red skills, blue skills. I feel like a Nomi Nomi would be... I mean, I guess they're kind of... Maybe they would be blue skills, but like it's... Yeah, probably blue skills. I'm gonna save here because it's always possible. All right. Come back here if you need to save the world. This is when I'm just like, I don't know which thing to do. Tankless water heater. Yeah, I've heard those are the way to go. Because dang. Yeah, I can't even imagine. That must be super spicy pricey at the moment too. Practicing the photoponer isn't just about controlling your breath, but controlling your mind too. It takes a remarkable, what was I even trying to say? Internal clarity to be able to summon crisp, beautiful holographic images. You meditate a lot, focusing on developing your inner eye. Card becomes 3. Well, now it's also 3. It works. Win! You could have gotten more creativity. Bravery, stress. The Virtunalia Festival. Oh yeah, that's right. I should have stressed myself out a bit more. Hold on. Let's just check to see if there are any other explory things I could have done, because at minimum, if I'm about to hit Virtunalia, then I can get all that back. I don't have a lot of stress, so I'd rather spend it all. Oh my gosh. I am still getting used to this navigation of the... It's different. I was like, yeah, just kind of go in a souther direction. Okay. Forge in the valley. All events have respawned. I feel like we want this one. Oh my gosh, there's so much stuff everywhere. Another squeeger hive queen, or multitude of wriggling, oozing children. Impossible. Okay. Squeege. Oh, hold on. Annabelle starts clicking in annoyance. She puffs up angrily. Decidedly more dangerous than other squeegers you've seen. The royal jelly. 98. We have a lot of these. We have so many of these. So let's make it worth our while. Okay, for each gem, another card. I don't really have any gems. Plus one if... Let's start by putting stuff on there. Okay. Okay, 3, 5, 4, 5, 6. Three, 4, 4, 4. Could make this go up by 1. And make it red. And then 45. I think we can get pretty close, at least. Let's 2 to a card. Okay, but at least we could do this. Well, if we want to make that a... 6. Yeah, 3, 6, 6. Minimum we can do that. We can also make this a 6. Then again, we have so many flowers. I know we're using the logs, but still. We could push through a little bit of stress, maybe. Or we can figure this out a little better. Maybe. No, not really. You're allowed to use logs when it is logical. I mean, I have a lot of them. Gotta say, I mean, I have what? I have like 20. Logical. Yes, I know. I can also pronounce it like logical. 100 perception. Yes, I'm very, very excited about perception. But I really wanted to min-max the amount of stuff I was going to do before Virtunalia when I get a bunch of stress back. Like, I try to min-max how much stress I spend, too. And I have 67, so I could get there eventually. Maybe I really should be playing with the perception as much as possible. Okay, I just need a little bit more. I forgot about it. I need to remind myself. That's okay. Don't worry. Okay, hold on. I think I can... If I do it... Oh, that's enough. Oh, because that's also a 6. Perfect. +3 bonus to pairs. It's all the same. Win. It's like, how did you do that? That was impossible. +5 kudos, +1 animals, and milking the squeeger again. Was it worth it? I don't know. Save. Squeege. Ooh, perception challenge, obviously. Okay. No, I think I should keep this one. But that means then I'm not sure which one to... It's all good, it's all good. One. Okay, right. That seems better. Because we can just do this regardless. Minus stress. First collectible use is free. Huh. Nah, we don't need it. You came from the dev team? Yes. The modifiers have been around for a little while, but like I also don't usually read them. Potato minefield. Forage one. So dang heavy, the calorie to weight ratio isn't optimal. Most are too young, but you find a ripe one, dig it up, and roll back to the depot. Friend. A curious Vriki blocks your path. It's acting strange. Keeps scurrying up trees and hanging down to get a different angle, looking around. Tempting to be intimidating. Yes, they're a baby Vriki. Freaky, freaky. Make the card 3, then make it big. Perfect. One card becoming 3 is really annoying. Let's just utilize this to be something else instead. It's the biggest buff I can get from it. Save the 3. No, we should save that 3. Oh, it's all good. Sweet. You couldn't step back in? Yeah, exactly. I actually did have more questions. I realized as soon as they left, I'm like, I have more questions to ask. Because I wanted to try to not overwhelm them with all the everything and so many questions. But I also really wanted to ask like so many things like, what was your favorite character? Or like, actually, they probably don't have a favorite character. They probably have a lot of favorite characters. Which character do they identify with the most? Which were some of your favorite characters to write? Which were... like, you know, did you base some of the characters off of your close friends or, you know, like, because it's about stuff about writing would be a lot of those sort of questions. And like, you know, how connected in your head were these events ahead of time, or did you treat them as like very like monster of the week type of thing? Exactly. Let's have more questions. So, but you think about it in the shower. Who knows? Maybe they'll show up again one day. We'd be extremely lucky to have that happen. But if not, it was a beautiful moment. He runs up your leg, tastes you with its tentacle feeler legs, doesn't look interested in causing you harm. Oh, it wants what's in the backpack. I want a pet. Maybe in the future, hopefully. Fingers crossed. I mean, after all, there still seems to be a good chunk of this game to go, so. Come across not just one Riki, but a whole swarm of them, mostly just baby ones about the size of your head. They're all amassed around a massive tree. Yep. Scurrying up and down the trunk. You don't beat Pokemon that thing. I would love to Pokemon it. Fight them. Maybe they aren't so bad. Are you kidding me? Yeah, maybe they aren't so bad. Go to the tree, put your hand on it. The baby Vriki swarm around the tree trunk, very upset with you, but they calm down when they see you aren't doing anything. There's an unmistakable thrum of life under your hand, not just from the proximity of the baby Vriki, but from the tree itself. It's warm and leathery. You can feel something like a pulse. It's alive. It seems as if this tree itself is a Vriki, just in a different phase of its life cycle. Does that mean little clusters of fruit in its branches are Vriki eggs, or maybe cocoons? There's so much you don't know, but you do know this nursery tree is a special place. It's nothing to forage here, though those ravenous youngsters stripped everything edible from a wide radius. Spider, mushroom, octopus, frog. Yes! It's so cute. Float cow, grazing nearby. Oh my gosh, I can try to capture one. I actually have enough animals to do something other than hurt them. I want a float cow friend. It's a shame that doesn't give me, you know, I mean, I know why it doesn't, but still. 4, 5, 6. Five, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we can spend the kudos on it, it's fine. 0, 1. 3, 4, 7. Not enough. No, we'll make this happen. I don't want the stress. This is what these are for. This is what these are for. Another bonus. Oh yeah, +3 bonus to pairs. I don't even have pairs. I can make myself have pairs though. See, look at that. Sweet, sweet bonus. Close enough? Not really. We'll get there. Really can't take the stress of it. It's fine. It's fine. Ooh. Pick out a young one female that looks underfed and moves more slowly than the others. She seems like an outcast. The others won't let her eat and they keep chasing and harassing her. She should be easier to catch, and as malnutritioned as she is, maybe easier to tame. You get a lasso around her, hold her down while she whinnies in terror and releases her piss ballast to try to get away. You're in the blast radius, but you hold firm. You're able to bob her along behind you all the way back to the depot. Yay! Tending animals. Well, howdy, Utopia says when you bring the float cow in. So what do we have here? Wow, you're a real cowgirl, Solana. I'm a mite jealous. She inspects the tired float cow. She's looking a little under the weather. Here's hoping we can nurse her back to health on the ranch. I'll take her back myself. You can come see her anytime in geoponics. Hell yeah. Not a boss event, but it sure did feel like one. You should go home soon. No. Squeed. Floaty. Hold on. No, I can't reach it. I have a better plan using biology. Trying to repair one of the jelly arches has collapsed. What the jelly arch? What? Is that what these things are? Some animals is better than none. Ooh, HVAC classes. We kind of have to use it. It's fine. 2, 4, 5. 5, 5, 6. That's fine. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the final round. Reach gem on other cards. Okay. 5, 6. 6, 6. But there's also the 5. 5, 5. Look at all these. Look at all these gems. Very cool. +3 biology to our infinity biology already. Their work schedule adjusted. Yeah. Good luck. Seriously, it's a good trade. Oh yeah, seeing this stuff desiccate in low humidity like in dust. You throw powdered desiccant over it and let the physics do its work. Easier to plow through a bunch of plumped up granules of desiccant gel than it is to shovel all the slimy muck. You might save a few hours. Well. Oh no, I want the Riki. You find a trippet. Move on. 2 worn out to continue. Then we're gonna harvest it for 2 worn out to continue. Analyze the shutter. Heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. I mean, it's really solid considering that you know, it actually, especially with climate change, I think it's especially important to make sure that people, you know, can survive through the hottest summers and the coldest winters. Yeah, basic. Well, yeah, I've heard it is a really solid trade. Nice, a full straight. Oh, really? I could have done better? Meh. This plant is alive and sentient. It's hard to tell if it's in pain, but discomfort. Well, we did almost starve before, so... You're a low, long whistle is coming out of the trip is holding a very quiet bagpipe, slowly contracting. Continue. And kill it. This is a real small one. There weren't as many stalks on it. Due to the tender, pale inner shoots, the whistling sound goes up in pitch and becomes almost a scream. I feel like a bad person, but then it dies out, changing pitch hideously like a bagpipe squeezing out the last of its air. The triplet sags, uproots, and keels right over. Yeah, it's dead. Well, a success. Your arms filled with a few meaty triplet stalks you could harvest. You return to the depot for your kudos. I mostly just wanted to not starve. Bought cereal after discussion. Oh, wow. Still expect to get stale in a few weeks. Classic. But hey, you never know. Perception, look, 69. Nice. Available in the days. Yeah, probably, but you know what? It's way more important that you're able to be working towards something to grow yourself. Fantastic. Yeah, I feel like a bad person. But there don't seem to be consequences for that particular action, so... The starvation kind of got to me, let's be real. The Vertumnalia Festival is a welcome day of normalcy in an otherwise chaotic year. Despite some lingering rivalry between the two factions, Vertumnalia is a chance for the Helios and Stratos to come together and appreciate the bounty of the planet. At least that's what the adults say. As Governor Lum takes the stage to address the colony, you can't help but notice the crowd has segregated itself according to their ship of origin. Rex shoots you away from over on the Strato side, and Nomi makes a silly face. Vase is surrounded by other young soldiers, all looking sharp in their Heliopause uniforms. With Changent standing beside you, you wonder if the two ships will ever feel like one colony. This man with his bare chest. Like, I have feelings about that. A fanfare plays over the square's announcement system. Alums honor guard do a complex drill with their drone rifles. Greetings, people of Vertumna, Alum says, his voice ringing out. It's immediately bright. Like, you can't not look at it. You cannot not look at the chest for the feelings. You gotta feel some feelings. For Lum. Lumptious. Lumscrudilumptious. Oh my gosh, I'm literally just saying the most awful things. This is face go here. Yes, it do. He's even got the strap to... Oh, no. I shouldn't say anymore. Greetings, people of Vertumna, Lum says, his voice ringing out over the square. We may be far from our beautiful Earth, but we can still celebrate and be thankful for what we have here. We've worked hard to save this beleaguered little colony from the brink of destruction and should be proud of our work. Yeah, Helios cheer. Your side of the square is more client. Well, you know. Putting the PG-13 rating. No, I mean, it's still totally PG-13. Becklum. I don't know what that bone is. I do not know this bone. I know some of you have been asking, Lum, how are you gonna do it all by yourself? How are you gonna run the colony, solve everyone's problems, turn this planet into a paradise, and look this good? Lum strikes a pose to a smattering of polite applause. Well, I have the answer for you. He continues, the old council made a lot of bad choices, like illegally leaving Earth, but I believe in second chances, so I've appointed the original department heads to my own council, Lum's Council 2.0. Better not disappoint me. He laughs and makes finger guns at the department heads at the foot of his podium. Stay on your toes, Stratos. I also want to promise everyone here today we're going to make Vertumnus safe for humans, Lum says. The next time those bastard Xenos attack, we are going to blow them to so many little pieces there won't be enough left to wipe off our boots. We've already got the defenses, he said, gesturing broadly to the new, taller, thicker. He's not seen the Eldritch Monster. He has not seen the Eldritch Monster. We've already got the defenses, he said, gesturing. And we're building homes for everyone. Homes where people can raise children again, knowing that our military men and women are keeping us safe. Big cheers from both sides this time. Some of the colonists around you even have tears in their eyes, especially those who lost family in the last attack. Lum goes on for a while, lionizing the Heliopause's military strength and casting subtle digs at your failed colony experiment. Finally, the crowd disperses to set up the square for the afternoon festivities, some traditional and some new. At the tables, Aunt Anne and the kids are setting out the spread for dinner. There's an unimaginable amount of food thanks to the Heliopause's huge ration surplus and piles of xeno meat from the hunting parties. Yes, I definitely was a part of that. For those who can stomach it. Anne is all smiles, clearly making an effort to move on as Lum mandated, despite still mourning her lost son Calm. But not even the festive atmosphere can force a smile onto Anemone's face. Yeah, Anemone is not tall. She maybe will be one day, but right now she is not. These Helio jerks think they are. Right? Mars exclaims, this Lum guy's a tool. Did you hear what he said about us? How crass. Like, have some respect. Dis arrives carrying a big turn of stew, and now they're just taking over and everyone's okay with this? The adults are bigger cowards than I thought. Mars looks at Dis in shock and that they agree on something for once. Ooh, Xeno wrangling. Competitions. Trivia. Bake Off. Ditching the event. No. Trivia or Bake Off? Both sound fun. Trivia. Actually, Bake Off. Changed my mind. I didn't realize it would change my friendship with people. Yeah, I'm gonna do the Bake Off. I like... Oh, whoops. I guess this is the last time I did a thing. Oh, it is. Okay. Oh, God. Well, this is what you get. This is what you get. This is what you get. Card becomes 3. And it's weird. I feel like these are different cards than I'd had before, but I also don't remember. Keep harvesting it. Well, we're gonna continue to do what we were doing before because we're bad people. Bake Off might have a better reward. I mean, I want to do a Bake Off because I like things like Food Wars and, you know. Bake Off. Also Tammy! Cal, okay, sure. The Bake Off is a new challenge this year in celebration of the great surplus of food. Today's theme is chili, spicy bean stew. Not pixie beans, though. Tammy and Cal both compete. Tammy makes a simple but pleasing stew, and Cal adapts a gourmet earth dish with alien ingredients. They're very comfortable working around each other in the kitchen, always coming over to give help and encouragement. Oh my gosh, they're so sweet. They're precious. They're so wholesome. +1 mental. Okay. Hold on, I need to cough again. My mic is still off. Oh my gosh. I like didn't even look over. I didn't even realize I was still muted. It's on now. Oh my gosh. Well, I was in the zone. Okay, all I did, I was in the zone. I was literally like, can I equal the super goal? Can I get the thing? It's not even 1 star, but I don't care about the stars because I cared about the kudos. Okay, but seriously though, that flu I had definitely like brought back some of my lung damage I had. I noticed it yesterday, so I went and I played Dance Dance Revolution yesterday. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go for it. It'll be fine. I told you guys I was gonna do it despite the fact that the thing. It's a smile. Exactly. Yeah, you guys didn't even hear my reaction. Okay, but like, so yeah, I went and I played yesterday, but turns out, so here's the thing. When I play Stepmania, actually, here's how it goes. Basically, it goes this direction, is when you get good at the game, the first hurdle is being able to read the notes. The second hurdle is being able to move your feet to match the notes. The third hurdle is muscle failure, because even if you can physically move your feet fast enough, it is still hard, and eventually your muscles tire out. The fourth hurdle is cardio, because eventually you're able to move your feet enough that you just can't breathe to get through the songs. So here's the thing. I hit lung failure before muscle failure yesterday, and that was bad. I also had a couple moments where I'm like, I think I'm gonna pass out. That's fine. And I rested for a little while, and I'm like, nah, I can go again. But I definitely pushed a little too hard, and afterwards I'm like, I feel like I'm gonna puke. I didn't. It was fine, but worth it. But also, now today I'm coughing. So maybe I should have been a little more careful. But it's okay, because probably by next Tuesday I'll be good again. Either way, I had so much fun. I love Stepmania so much. Honestly, I'd say Stepmania / Dance Dance Revolution, I'd have to say it's my favorite game of all time. I'm gonna stop lying to myself here, because I've never put in so much effort to play any other game. Not even Skyrim, which took me 3 days to get running on my computer when I first tried to play it. That computer just did not want to run that game. But yes, anyways, so, I forgot to turn my mic back on. Thanks for letting me know. I'm so glad you guys are here to tell me. Okay, continuing. Ooh, nice. You make a chili that is so perfectly balanced one of the judges cries, and not just from the spice level. You win the cooking competition. We're popular, popular. I wanna be popular. Do-do-do-do. After the festivities, the mood in the colony is a lot lighter. You see people smiling easier, and often see mixed groups of Helios and Stratos sticking together. Yeah, rainbow rewards. Heck yeah. 10K commotion. Yeah? That's satisfying ends. My first web cartoons. What? It's a web cartoon? Oh, that sounds fun. Feels like the first time people have actually let themselves relax. Mid-dust. Someone has a birthday in dust. Oh, it was Anemone. Whoops. Anyone else? Early pollen. Did we get him a thing for early pollen? I don't remember. I want to give him a present. Ooh. Oh, I love the value is wild ones. Yummers. We're so popular. I wonder if there's new stuff in the depot. I actually did not check. A comment about German players. Really? Can you send or put on the Discord a link to this comic? Because I can't believe I've never heard of this. And now I need to read it at least a little bit. Even if it has an unsatisfying end, I still want to experience it at least a little bit. Lack of Skyrim first get yes, Planet Sad 2 for the first time ever. Okay, so depot stuff has nothing to do with the new people showing up. You catch your parents muttering about the new governor and people from the Heliopause. Your mom seems to be upset. The word fascists catches your ear. I mean, she's right. This might be your chance to ask some of the burning questions you've had. Who are these new people? Dad looks startled, tries to muster a friendly smile. Oh, you overheard us, huh, kiddo? Mom gives him a warning sideways glance. I am 15. Teach me about fascism. I am not too young. Listen, Solana, he hesitates, looks around nervously as if you're afraid you're being watched. You're just gonna have to trust us adults on this one. There are things you're still too young to understand. Your mom stiffens, but your dad motions to calm her. I thought the same thing about myself once, he said gravely. I was wrong. The Helios came here just like us, looking for a better life. Some of them had other reasons too, but now that they're here, we have to learn how to work together. When your mother and I were young on Earth, we learned a hard lesson. We learned a lot of hard lessons. One was that it's safer to be led by one dangerous person than be attacked by an army of them. He lets that sink in. Another was that sometimes when adults tell you not to worry, you should listen to them. Go on, enjoy your youth. He gestures toward the Heliopause. Go get to know some of those new kids. I'm sure you'll find they're a lot like you. Before you can say another word, they're called back to the work. There's still so much to be done to rebuild the farms and geoponics greenhouses, and you can see people from the Helio helping your parents. Maybe they're not all that bad. The peak of video game. I mean, I remember thinking when Skyrim was the peak of video gaming, and in some ways it still kind of is. Like, nothing will ever be like that first Skyrim run. And I played, like, Morrowind, too. Like, that game, like, I was so surprised to see a game like that at the bargain bin at Walmart. I'm like, okay, this game has to be fake. It was just, you know, old. But, turns out, nope, there was so much love put into that game. Morrowind is an absolute treat. And I don't know if it would still really hold up, but it was the first time I'd had that kind of experience, so. And it was also one of the things that could actually run on that poor computer that I bought myself when I was young. You didn't urge to play Morrowind lately. There is also like a Morrowind, like a Skyrim mod that like puts Morrowind into like Skywind or something. There is also, wait, I think you, or Kira, were you the one who told me that Morrowind actually has like a really, really good Polish translation from fans? Maybe. Would make sense. Okay. Do I want engineering? No, I still want more perception. I want to know what perception gives me. Okay, so Morrowind and Polish too. Hell yeah. MMO shooter with graphics and physics as good as back then. Yeah, I mean, that does sound really, really cool. All I can think of is like Warframe, which is not really an MMO. Present. Oh, it's your birthday. Happy birthday to me. Can't believe you remembered. I have not remembered. I have no idea what your birthday is. You find Nomi Nomi in the lounge, flanked by 2 holoscreens and doodling in a sketchbook with real paper. One holoscreen is playing an animated kids show, while the other is a wall of text that looks like it might be a translation guide of some kind. Nomi's attention moves between the 3 easily. Oh yes, very, very ADHD. They pulled the comic for the most part. Oh no! Well, at minimum, I can use the Wayback Machine too. But yeah, that's interesting. I wonder why. When they see you, they jump and quickly close their holoscreens, sitting up straight and clutching their sketchbook to their chest. Oh, hi, Solana, they giggle, rubbing the back of their head charmingly. How you doing? It's okay, you can watch cartoons here. Or is that in a different language? Well, yeah, it's better in the original language, but the subtitles don't tell the whole story either. Nomi sets their sketchbook aside and looks around conspiratorially. I thought you were gonna bust me for jailbreaking my holopad. They say all the Helio kids have restrictions on what we can watch and for how long, but you guys have so many more cartoons than we had. Nomi throws their arms in the air like the first season of Turbo Girl Hyperjet Transform. What? Tell me about this. What's that? You've had Turbo Hyperjet Transform this whole time and you've never seen it? They've cried, slapping their hands to their cheek. It's only the best show ever made. What else has schoolgirls who look like an aircraft from the waist down battling evil aliens while dealing with the stresses of high school life? The Helio Media Archives have only season 2 through 9 and only 3 of the OVAs. Nomi says, puffing their cheeks out, I can't believe in the 4th OVA, Flight Captain Yumiko gets captured by the aliens and brainwashed into thinking she's been an alien sleeper agent this whole time. You hadn't seen the first season? Nomi shrugs and pokes one finger their cheeks. Spaceship kids make do. You don't have to know everything about something you like in order to call yourself a fan, Nomi continues. Just liking it with all your heart is good enough, that is true. What kind of aircraft would you be? Yes. Nomi is a breath of fresh air. I would love to have a friend like Nomi. Nomi laughs and flips over their sketchbook, showing off their drawings. I was drawing some fan art for the show. They say, well, it's kind of fan art. Okay, it's more like if I was a character in Hypergirl Turbojet Transform. What kind of aircraft would you be? Nomi blinks at you, clearly stunned by your chest. Well, okay, you see, all the cool aircraft are already taken, and it's rude to be a double. They press the tips of their index fingers together and look thoughtful. Sometimes I draw myself. I mean, my character is something weird, like a hot air balloon, but then I think it'd be kind of cool if I was the only regular human in that Turbo Girl Hyperjets. That's fun. How fun. Oh, I should give Tange a gift. It's been a while. Nomi is coded rainbow. Oh, that makes perfect sense. And also does make sense for how they've been involved with absolutely everything. Nomi is adorbs. Okay. All right, perception. What else can we do to get perception around here? Other than exploration. We've done so much exploring. Lookout duty. +3 perception. It works. Then again, if we explore, we can still get it. And we don't have to be out there forever. Okay. Okay, this is +1 perception, +3 perception. Oh, boss event remaining. Okay. Guess we're gonna forage in the valley. PlanetSide 2 back in the day was the first, honestly, only shooting game I think that made a war actually feel like a proper one. You died quickly, you respawned quickly. The only thing was a giant territory war that waged for months at a time. That does sound crazy, but also really cool. Egg. Greedy carnivores, you think, but the juveniles are too small to take out anything larger than an insect. Not so much the case with this one. This freaky blocking your path is pretty large, probably as tall as your waist, and it's growling you over the carcass of something, which seems to be missing its head. Not sure if it killed or scavenged that animal, but its dragging the path looks ready to fight you. Wait for it to leave. You back off and wait. It sits there and gnaws at the animal slowly for hours. It's disgusting. And again, we could have gotten some toughness. Eventually it rolls over, takes a nap, its many leg kicking up in the air and tummy bulging. Try to sneak by, but it wakes up with a hiss. Drags the rest of the carcass in a tree you can finally pass. Nope. I need to find the boss event. Egg. Ooh. Oh. You come out of the trees in a large grassy clearing can describe as a pedestal. In the middle of a cradle of flowers sits a massive egg, easily larger than any egg you've seen before. It's white with red flecks and it's just sitting there, in the middle of an empty clearing, totally unprotected. No. Why does game do this? I just want to save. Take it. You put one foot up on the pedestal to brace yourself. The thing is huge. However, as you do, the pedestal starts moving and it starts growling. Its flowering appendages unfurl to reveal the face of a manticore. Oh yeah, that's right. Keep the egg. It's my army from another gate. Radio commander. Since Go-To is a radio commander. Interesting. First collectible use is free. Nine. 7. Six, 5, 4. 4. Guess I didn't even need to use the thingy. Lots of game overdoes the war as hell aspect. Really? Interesting. In what way? Like, what way do they overdo it specifically? Because I mean, I've never heard anyone say anything even remotely positive about war, and I could imagine thinking anything even remotely positive about war. So maybe it's not so much like, oh, positive thought, but like maybe insane, less hellish, but in what way? You stumble blindly through the clearing towards the relative safety of the trees, the cumbersome egg blocking your view of your own feet. You fall a few times, just barely manage to scramble out from under the claws of the manticore. Eventually find a member of the Expedition Protection Squad who fires a warning shot with her plasma rifle over the manticore's head, roars in defiance, and slinks into the trees. Egg's pretty addled from all the running and falling. It's gonna hatch before, it certainly won't now. Shit ton of kudos for it. It's super tasty. Okay, not where the boss event is this time. Come across another squeeger hive. Sneak up and harvest honey. Sneaky, sneaky. Ooh, card to the right becomes wild. That's awesome. 9, 8, 7, 5, 4. This calm hive queen's only a rudimentary danger sense. Nice. Delicious honey. Weird boss event. Climb a bit. Or whisper back. Heritage War, medium trails rooted in World War I chemistry. No city worse than the new Fallout stuff compared to the old. It's not like they're not allowed to grow and recover like they started. That kind of war, hell being hell. Yeah, because like that's not so much like war not being hell so much as like underestimating what humans will do to survive and thrive and, you know, return back to normalcy in any way, shape, or form. Defaults are a snow globe stasis. Yep. Preset aesthetic and cannot change. Upper war is much worse than people on average imagine. Yes. It's juxtaposition, but they overdo some aspects of the war as hell, but because others become commonplace, be looked upon with disbelief or worse. Yeah, that makes sense. I imagine it's mostly about how completely dissociated everyone has to become to even participate in such a thing. War is very mundane. The tragedy often is silent and slow burn. Yes, that is true. But to me, that's the hell. It's this, like, the constant, just the ever-present doom. Enormous tree forms a part of the path here. Its roots cut natural stairs into the path, and its magnificent canopy of large, flat leaves completely blocks out the sky. They arch overhead, almost to the ground on their side. Walking under it's like going through a tunnel. The tunnel is dark and gloomy, unseasonably cool, and you're filled with whispering of leaves. You get the sense that something's aware of your presence. Whisper back. Yeah, Mom, give me bonuses on winning stuff. Or... 5, 4, 4. Or 3, 4, 5. Nope. That was my biggest one. Okay. Where's Hellstrop? The hyper brutalized. Yes. That's not the true tragedy of it. Nearby leaf unfurls and offers you 2 large hard nuts. Thanks. You feel a sense of peace and cooperation wash over you, like you and the tree have an understanding. Eat one, plant the other. Crack one of the nuts and eat the meat inside. It's bitter, but tasty. You take the other one to a clearing about an hour away and plant the second night. Good luck, haunted tree. That's the boss event? Seriously? I am so close. Stress. Do I have literally any items that make it so I can not stress? Can I just eat something to not stress? Path is blocked by a massive 8-legged xenofauna, something between a spider, a squid, and a bear. It's in a rage, grunting furiously and bashing itself against the trees and rocks at random. You duck and hide as it glares in your direction, its breath heaving and dozens of eyes gleaming with madness. Sing to it. The hyper-brutalized, hyper-real idea of war makes people desensitized. Yeah, that could also be a thing. Yeah. Oh, certainly. Going too deep into that would become definitely not appropriate for stream conversation, unfortunately, just because it's way too intense. However, I think it's good that we are able to talk about the thing in a meta way so that people who want to explore these topics can. Or I guess just do 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. 9. 6. Hehe. $36. Good enough. Yeah, I think since you're a master thesis on YouTube war tourism. Oh gosh. It's pretty peaceful after all. No. Nope. That's why honestly Planet 2 used to feel more authentic. There were reasons to not join the big and loud firefights to bring a resource to your team and establish mini bases of operation to plot out things. That was really cool. The first game, convoys used to be a thing where you could attack trading convoys from the enemy, which would tear down their resources. Do you think having those quieter moments why they joined the game at all? So not accurate to real world, but... Yeah, I wonder. There's an inherent measure of escapism in turning. Yes, absolutely. So I would exercise you thought about this for 3 years. Yeah. It's true. You don't want the hyper-realism and, like... You don't want hyperrealism in every single game. Like, you want to enjoy both the realism, the hyperrealism, the not realism, the surrealism. The fact that it could be anything. Slice of life appeals to me because my own life is hectic. This is also one of the reasons RPGs appeal to me. If ever I'm not certain I'm progressing enough in my life, or if I'm not doing enough, I'm not productive enough, I'm falling behind in one thing or another, I always feel like I'm falling behind on something, and I always feel like I'm running out of time. But my gosh, if I can watch numbers go up, I can feel like I'm accomplishing something. I just want the dopamine of number go up. The cozy slice life without the serfdom and bad weather, right? Like, enjoying slice of life, enjoying those moments. This is one of the reasons why I love food and paying attention to food. And like really savoring it so much. And it's one of the reasons I find joy in cooking, but I treat it like a special event for the most part. I mean, yeah, I can cook simple things for myself, but I much prefer to like when I can have these moments of really just like taking the time to do something nice for myself and then just like savoring it. Because it's a time consuming thing, but then it's something that it's like directly beneficial. That's incredible. This is a strange approach, but you've seen it work in videos. Sometimes music can soothe the savage beast. You sing a lullaby and the great beast looks at you with curiosity. Eventually its eyes drift closed and it settles down, tucking its many legs underneath it. Must have been very tired to begin with, like a Tyler skip their nap. We'll kill it. What? No. Not that much of a monster. You leave the creature and move on. Too worn out to continue. No! There was no way to do that without doing that, so I have to go back for the boss event. 2 perception. It's not enough, but it's something. I think a lot of players forget the difference between grounded and realistic. Yes, this is true. Late dust. Log for log boy. Do you want to play? Yes. Yes, I do. Oh! Smells warm and a little spicy with clean sweat and sunshine. It's a good hug, the kind that makes you instantly just a little more relaxed. You find Rex playing cards by himself in the lounge with an actual physical deck of cards. He looks up as you approach and visibly brightens when he sees you, sitting up straight with his dog-like ears on alert. Well, hey, Solana, he exclaims, how's it hanging? Do you want to play a game with me? Yes. It's called Bottoms Up, Rex explained. We both play a card from our hand we think is lower than the one the other person's playing. And the person with the lowest cards wins. If you win, you get the number of points that are on your card, plus you get to take the loser's card and add to your hand. So you want to play a low card to win, but if you play your high cards at the right time, you get a lot of points. It's a game of compromise. Used to play it all the time back on the Helio, but everyone's here and, you know, realizing their big dreams of being heroes and saving humanity. Rex says, rolling his eyes with good-natured grin. Soldiers love to gamble, Rex says. You know that thing you use here, kudos? We can bet some on it, or maybe we can bet something more interesting. What do you mean more interesting? Well, Rex says, turning a little wolfish, have you ever kissed anyone before? Wait, have I? No, it's a neat little game. Definitely steal it. It's something that you could do in a very simple situation. Forward, young man. I appreciate it, honestly. You did, but not in this timeline. You're right. I think I didn't. No, not yet. Really? But you're so pretty and cool. He puts his hand on yours and leans in, looking at you with a sneered expression. I'd love to be your first kiss, Solana. Wait, do we kiss no matter who wins? Also funny. Kiss. Rex throws back his head and laughs and fixes you with a flirtation. Looks so Lana. He teases you, don't give away my best trick. Sure. Rex puts his hand to shake a paw, or to shake on it. Deal. He laughs. The anticipation's the best part. He's got the brains. He's very smart. Engineering style. He's super cute. Playing as the time traveler, right? Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Also, yeah. They've also when it comes to eating food with family and friends, literally they have done studies to show that food literally tastes better when you eat it with other people. It literally tastes better. So yes. Rex shuffles the cards and deals half the deck to each of you, and you begin to play the game. The best thing about this game is it's not very hard to play, Rex says, scooping up his winning cards. It's all about how well you know the other person, and well, we don't know each other very well yet, so what do you want to know about me? Have you made any friends here? Oh yeah, of course, Rex says. He looks happy. All the adults are so much nicer than the ones I grew up with. Like, they care about how and why they do stuff. I love being around them. And the other teens, like, whoa, you guys are all so cool. Anemone and Tans are so passionate. Cal and Tammy are so sweet. And Mars is like a galactic level hottie. Wow. He trails off, lost in thought. Oh, and that guy Dis seems interesting too. Poor Dis. 100 kudos better than Tanya. Nah. Nuh-uh. What do you like to do for fun? Talk to people mostly, Rex says, puts down a low card to win the hand. I like to see what everyone's doing and help them with stuff if I can. I just like being around other people. I like doing whatever they're doing. Oh, and cuddling, of course. I love cuddling. And running and chasing stuff. He rubs this soft inner part of his ear and smiles sheepishly. What are your plans for the future? Rex blinks at you. Oh, wow, big question. I don't know. I think if I stayed on the heliopause, I probably would have ended up becoming a soldier like everyone else, but planetside? Rex smiles to himself as he puts down a high card. I could do anything. I've always liked making things with my hands, and I like to make other people happy. Maybe I can do something with that. Enough talking. Check Rex for tells. Can't do it. You play the rest of the cards, staying fairly even 2 points until Rex is left with only 1 card and you have 2. You're trailing, but not by much. If you play your low card for an easy win, you gain enough points to make it a draw. If you gamble on a slightly higher card, your hand you might lose entirely, but you could win. Play high card. You put down your higher of 2 cards and Rex shouts, "Are you for real?" He laughs. That was a really risky play. You were lucky I only had high card left. He turns over his card and it's even higher than yours. You win the game by a comfortable margin. Dalmatian energy, right? Exactly. Draw means nobody wins. Also, it's way less fun to just kind of go for it. Gotta have the kisu. Kisu, kisu. Rex tidies up the cards, biting his lip with one little fang as he darts you a coy look. So, want to cash in on that bet, winner? Yes. Rex giggles and leans in, cuffing your cheek and placing a soft, thoughtful kiss on your lips. It doesn't last long, but you can tell he is a great kisser. He smiles warmly as he pulls away. Thanks for playing with me, Solana, he murmurs. Maybe we could do it again sometime. Oh, we just kissed the dog boy. Hey, Bulldog, what's up? All right, at the end of stream, Bulldog. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So we've been having a good old time for sure, though. The same with trying to watch on my phone. Totes understand. 100% understandable. Right? Right? Yeah, there's a lot of memes with this. Let's make the character rest. No, it doesn't matter, because then I will remember what I need to do later. Kisu. Okay. One more of the exact same save. Yes, just in case. Just in case. Okay. Unfortunately, I cannot stay late today. I absolutely need to get some rest tonight. I have not been sleeping as well as I have wanted to lately, due to reasons. But that's okay. But that's okie dokie, Artichoke. And thank you for hydrate and stretch. And it's honestly great to see you, Bulldog, before you leave. Yes, I will sleep, as I will try very hard to sleep well. As much rest as I did. 14 hours. Unfortunately, can't do that. I would already be late for work if I did that. Yeah, oh my gosh, yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me this stream. It was interesting. Had a lot of jelly brain today, but honestly, it was all sorts of a delight. Yeah, no worries, Bulldog. It's always great just to see people, even if it is just for a few minutes, just for a quick, hey, how's it going? It's good to see you, and then see you again in the future. And speaking of future, yeah, next week, normal stream time, normal stream days. I sure hope nothing, I'm gonna knock on wood, actively knocking on wood right now, nothing bad will happen this next time, and I'll be streaming like normal, right? 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 Okay, but yeah, for reals though, I do hope everything goes well. But yeah. So yeah, hope everyone has a great rest of your week and weekend, and hope to see you again soon. Bye!